Good day, everybody. How's everyone doing today? Hope y'all are having a wonderful Tuesday. Had to think about what day it was there for a minute. It's been a little crazy. Super quick update on the vlog journey here for you guys today. So first of all, last week was kind of a crazy week, and a lot of things to be really grateful for. If you watched the recipe videos that are on my channel, you know I did a recipe video for spreadable butter mayonnaise, and that absolutely took off, and a whole bunch of people have told me that they've tried it and that it's worked out fantastic, and it's like the thing they've been waiting for on the butter mayonnaise. I totally get it, because if butter mayo is not spreadable, and if it's just hard from the refrigerator, it's kind of difficult to use, and just adds another layer of difficulty to it. So super proud of that recipe, and glad that everyone is enjoying that video and that recipe. And then I also, a few days later, did a homemade ranch dressing that my wife absolutely loves, and used the butter mayo to make that ranch dressing, and it's fantastic. I've also had some people telling me that they made the butter mayo and then they tried the ranch dressing, and that, like I said in the video, it is in fact better than anything that you can get in any kind of a bottle or jar. So super proud of those. That's awesome. I've got a poll going on the channel right now until 1 o'clock today, to see what kind of recipe video everybody wants me to do next, of some different ones that I've been thinking of as some options. And it looks like the cheesy bacon chicken thighs are pulling into the lead and winning, so we'll see how that poll ends up. But if that's the case, then I'll probably end up doing that sometime this week and posting that for you guys. It's super easy, and it's easy to do like batches, so if you want to, you know, keep some of it just kind of on hand, ready to go, and you know, have it for the family, that's a great way to do it, and I'll show you some different ways you can tweak it as well. So anyway, that's kind of what's going on that side of things. As far as my weigh-in and my health and all that stuff, Carnivore is going great. This morning I was 298.5, so I am solidly now below 300, which is awesome. You know, not last week I was really hoping I was going to break that 300 mark by the time I did my update. Didn't quite hit it, but I ended up hitting it the next day. And I'm about another pound down from that now, so I'm down to 298.5, which means I'm pushing 47 pounds that I've lost. It's 46.5 right now, so we're getting within striking distance of the 50-pound weight loss mark, which is awesome. That feels really, really good. Also, this is very much a non-scale victory, and these things are really important to celebrate. You guys have to make sure to celebrate those non-scale victories, because sometimes the numbers don't move, or sometimes they move the direction you don't want them to, you know, by a pound or 2 or 5 or whatever. It's normal. Things fluctuate. That's part of it. But this non-scale victory was awesome. So my wife and I went fishing on Saturday, and y'all, I grew up fishing. It is just one of my absolute favorite things to do, that just doesn't require a whole lot of brain power. I mean, I say it doesn't require a lot of brain power. I get really into it and really picky about where I fish, how I fish, you know, the bait and the rod selection and everything. So I geek out over it, because I've been fishing since I was a year old. So you know, from that standpoint, it does take a lot of effort, but it's kind of one of those things where when I fish, I just get to put the world away, and stress goes away, and I forget about everything else, and I just get to fish. And so my wife and I getting to do that together was wonderful. She had a good time. We had a really good time doing that. It's the first time in a long time I've done that, probably 5 or 6 years at least. And to be honest, I never thought I'd be at a point in my life where I wouldn't go fishing for more than maybe a couple of months because of weather, let alone 5 or 6 years. So that was a weird realization for me to come to, that it had been that long since I'd had a fishing pole in my hands. So we went fishing. And the first place we went to, you have to kind of hike back to the lake, and we were hiking through the woods, and it's like, you know, rock shelves and trees and bushes and all this kind of stuff. Guys, 3, 4, 5 months ago, there's no way I would have been able to do that. At 345 pounds, certainly a couple of years ago at 385, I mean, there would have been absolutely no chance. I wouldn't have been able to probably go up and down the paths and step up and step down on the rock shelves and all that kind of stuff. I would have fallen and probably gotten hurt and broken something. Even if I didn't fall, I would have been so out of breath and so just exhausted and winded and in so much pain. There's no way I would have enjoyed it or been able to do that. And Carnivore and the weight loss and the other improvements of my health, that is the reason that I was able to strap on gear, grab a cooler with ice in it, grab fishing poles, all this kind of stuff, and go hiking up to the lake and go back and do that. So that was incredible and a great non-scale victory for me. Just getting back to being who I've always been, getting to do the things that are really important to me, and getting to love everything about who I am and what I do. I always say at the end of my videos, eat your meat, love your life. You got to be able to do the things that you love and have the energy and the physical well-being to be able to go out and do what you love if you want to love your life. For a long time, I didn't get to do that. So that was a massive, massive victory, and just makes me very happy, especially because now, it's the first time my wife and I have ever gone fishing together, of course. It's actually probably like the second time she's ever gone fishing. She did it, I think, a little bit when she was a little kid. She has just kind of very faint memories of it and just remembered enjoying it. But as far as actually going fishing, like bait your own hook, cast your own line, reel in your own fish, she's never done that before, and she really wanted to do that. And so we got licenses and we went out fishing. Didn't catch anything big enough to keep and eat, so that's the next step. But we will get there, because hey, as keto and carnivore people, fresh fish is fantastic. And you take some freshly cleaned fish. We look to pick a sort of a species specific approach of pan fish that you can easily cook and enjoy. Clean those things up and throw some salt and pepper and some butter on those and stick them under a broiler, or use some carnivore breading and bread those up into a fish fry. I mean, you're talking about some good food, folks. And that's really, really good stuff. So there's a lot of really good things that come from being able to do this kind of stuff, and I'm very blessed and I'm very happy to get to do these kinds of things. So I think that's just kind of my message for today, and sort of where my mind is at, is just enjoy those non-scale victories and look at the amazing things that you get to do when you turn your health around, you turn your life around, you get to do this kind of stuff. It makes so much difference in your life. So if you're considering keto, you're considering carnivore, ketovore, whatever, any of those low-carb, proper human diets, if you are considering doing it and you're just not sure if it's worth it, believe me, it is worth it. It doesn't matter if you have 5 pounds to lose, 100 pounds to lose, 400 pounds to lose. It doesn't even matter if you need to gain weight. If you have no weight to lose at all, you need to bulk up. Like, it's not a weight loss diet. It's a health optimization diet. Dr. Barry said that in a number of videos. I've heard him say it a lot. It's not about weight loss. It's about optimizing your health. That means if you need to lose fat, your body will lose fat. If you're too skinny and you need to gain muscle, eat a whole bunch of extra protein and lift some heavy things, and your body will gain muscle. It will strengthen your bones. It will strengthen your organs. It will strengthen your skin and your eyeballs and your brain and, all these different things. So there's a lot of really great things that happen that have not necessarily anything to do with weight loss. And it's not about losing weight. It's about optimizing your health, whether that be losing weight, gaining weight, strengthening things, healing chronic disease, whatever it is. So it is worth it. It is absolutely the most life-changing decision that I've made for my own health and my well-being. And it will be for any of you guys as well. If you're already doing it and you're seeing the results, you know how great this is. You know how much this can change your life. So, and that's my prayer for each of you, that as you do this, that you will make the decision to realize you are worth every wonderful bit of life that you can milk out of your one chance to do all of this. And eating a proper human diet and maximizing your potential to do the things you love to do, and to go out there and pursue the dreams you have and care about the people that you love, and just all of the things that you can do with optimal health. This is your opportunity to do it. My prayer is that you will dive in, you will believe in yourself, and you will see your own value as enough to say, I need to prioritize this, I need to do this. I think, I saw a meme on social media a couple of days ago, and it was this whole list of like things that people know what they should do, but they don't have the self-discipline to do. And it was like, we know how to improve our lives, we know how to be successful, we just don't ever choose it. And some of the things I sort of agreed with, but I think the one thing that I was really noticing as I was reading this is, it's like, yes, on the surface I think that's what this all looks like, but I think the deeper issue is, a lot of times we won't prioritize ourselves or believe in our value enough and think that we are important enough to prioritize those things and do those things. And then you throw in all the carbohydrates and the things that happen with us being in this fog from the drug effect of all of the sugar and the processed stuff we eat and the seed oils and all of the inflammation and everything going on in our bodies. I mean, we are so sick and medicated and inflamed and just drugged up and in a daze in society because of the way we eat and the way we medicate ourselves, that we just don't have the ability to even sit back and rationally say, my health is important and this is not taking care of it. It's so hard to see that through the fog. So if you're considering doing this, please just dive in, do it. Do the research, watch Dr. Barry's videos, watch Anthony Chafee, watch whoever, right? Whoever it is in the keto and carnivore sphere that you identify with, that you really like, the way they present, you like the information, go for it. Follow along. If that's my stuff, fantastic. Sorry guys, had a brief interruption there, but find whoever it is that you can learn from, relate to, and that you love what they're putting out there. Make sure that they are respected and are giving out good information. That's why, I love Dr. Barry, because he was the first that I really dug into this information, and I just respect so much what he's doing, and really appreciate the quality of information he gives, because he's qualified to do so. But watch his stuff, watch other people's stuff, find the people that are supportive of you, find your group, your tribe, as he would say. Find your people and prioritize yourself and know that you are worth it. Guys, I have a bunch more recipe videos that I'm working on and a bunch of other carnivore content. I'm working on some merch as well, so if you like doing things like buying t-shirts to support the carnivore lifestyle, then that's cool. I'm gonna have that kind of stuff as well. So anyway, I've got a whole bunch of cool stuff coming. Make sure to stay tuned in and like, share, comment below, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when I have all of these new things available for you. All of this different stuff is just going to keep coming out, and as my channel has been growing, I see more and more people that are enjoying this stuff. So I'm gonna keep putting the content out there, and hopefully it just helps people and is inspiring. So anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Say hello to me in the comments below. I try to talk to everybody and respond as best I can, because we're a community, and if we don't interact and act like a community, then what's the point, right? So just say hello to me, let me know you're here. Share this video with people that maybe are going through similar things. This might be helpful to them as well. Share it on any social media websites you want. I don't care. You can share this, all of my info, anywhere you want. I do not care if videos that have me with with no shirt on and man boobs and an excessively large belly and looking swollen and inflamed, I don't care if that makes it all around the internet and becomes like viral, where millions of people see it, because then those same people will get to see what I look like now and as I continue getting healthier. And that's just how we inspire people. We see somebody at their worst and then we see what they've done to become better and better until they reach their best. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to be honest and transparent so that people can see, like, guess what? The worst that you're experiencing, those things you're struggling with, I've had my own versions of it too, and I realized I was worth more than that, and I want you to realize that so are you. So thank you guys for being here. Love you all so much. Appreciate you tuning in and watching, and we will have a lot more stuff coming. So eat your meat, love your life. Chris Cook in Nashville. You guys have a wonderful day. Talk to you later.